I see that you're searching for peace of mind. Want you to value your life.
Just give me the best of the best, but I decided to go ahead and try this. So I'll start out with these. Giving a little more of va-va-voom. Tore my abdominal wall apart. It sounds like my car is tearing apart, girl. I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews and total lost my car. They are so good. I did get this from St. Laurent. Don't be afraid. People are showing a different side of them. Whoa, I shared that. A lot of things that I have endured in my years of nursing. I had to grow up fast. So many people ask me, what should I do? I want to start a YouTube channel. I don't want to start over from scratch. I was very close off. YouTube's still gonna pay you. They don't have to like it. Step back and say, Stephanie, what are you doing? When she started talking, I broke down.
I remember when we were staring at a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart. And my heart is where you are. I still think of you.
Spirit to me is what kind of comes down from the heavens above and gives us these downloads that were written before time. And then once we get from the spirit to the mind, now it's entered the mind. And once we are regenerated in our mind, we can understand what the spirit is saying. The ego fights with that experience. And so then to me, how I apply what the spirit puts in my mind to life on earth is my soul. So then when I put the outfit together, to me that's soulfulness. You could take my outfit off and I don't lose my spirituality. But if you take my outfit off, I'm not really sure how to connect with you.
Hey beauties, welcome to another vlog. My name is Stephanie Deanna. If you're new, welcome. My channel does focus on fashion, beauty, affordable luxury, self-care, and overall lifestyle. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, hold on y'all, bug on my camera, girl, hold on. Ah! Child, the bug almost took me out, child. Okay, let's start this over. If that's something you think you might be interested in, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. For those of you returning, hey girls, welcome back. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for clicking on this video and checking me out today. As you guys can see, if you're not new to this channel, I am at my happy place. But right now, girl, I need to be centered because your girl has been going through some stuff, okay? I've been going through, y'all. But we'll get into that later in the vlog. It's a little noisy out here, so I'm not gonna be out here long talking to y'all, but I just wanted to say I love when people show acts of kindness. This man just caught this huge catfish. Let me see if I can show y'all. Look, can y'all see? Look how big he is. Oh my god, he is huge. So I think that's a catfish, I'm not really sure, but like I said, he caught it and he gave it to this older gentleman who's over here fishing. I think he's been out here for some hours. He just gave it to him. Like, that fish is going to feed that man and his family for weeks, girl. I just love to see stuff like that. He's like, I'm not gonna take it home, do you want it? And the guy was like, absolutely, sure, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I used to fish all the time with my parents when I was younger. It's such a relaxing sport. But anyway, I just wanted to introduce the vlog to you guys, say hello, and we're gonna jump right into it. Hello ladies, good morning. So I'm about to head out to get my hair done, and we're gonna go to Nordstrom this morning, y'all. I really want to get some stuff from the Nordstrom sale, so that's my goal today. After I get my hair done, I need to stop by the grocery store. I'll probably just go to Trader Joe's, and I may hit up another store in the mall. I also need to go to Sephora. So that is my plan for today. I'm hoping everything goes as planned because I have to go get my kids as well. And yeah, girl, something ain't gonna get done today. All right, so I'm about to get dressed. Let me put on some lotion and some body oil, and we can head out to go get this hair done. All right. Alright girls, I just got my hair done and stopped in Trader Joe's and got some stuff for the house, just stuff for me. I told y'all my kids hate Trader Joe's. They hate Trader Joe's food. My husband is like, he just like the snacks, so I just get him popcorn or candy or something like that. But for me, I love pretty much all things in Trader Joe's, so I went there for me and I got him some popcorn. Because we're gonna do a little movie night, me and him. Yeah, so. And that movie theater popcorn, I'll show y'all when I get home. That popcorn is good. 10 out of 10, highly recommend, okay? That popcorn is amazing. It's a little dreary today, but I plan on going to Nordstrom. I may go home and change though, because it looked like it's gonna rain. But I may go to Nordstrom because I want to catch that Nordstrom sale. I'm hearing mixed reviews about the sale this year. But y'all know I'm a Nordy girl, so I got to go to Nordstrom and see what's up. Plus, I hope they have this Skims like plunge dress. It's a lounge dress. I hope they have it because I want to try it on. I don't want it to be cut too low in front, because I do plan on wearing it around the house, but you know, that's more so for like a sexy night at home, not one where I would walk around with the kids in the house. You know, that's for like a little sexy movie night situation. So that's what I'm going in there to look for. This road is raggedy, girl. I feel like they should give tire vouchers out every year because of, oh my god, this is crazy. The wear and tear on your car, it sounds like my car is tearing apart, girl. Let me focus on what I'm doing, girl, because I ain't trying to hit nobody. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.
All the bills about a month too late. Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Baby, more. I don't know why you love me. You got it bad for me, babe. I'm not so glad that I can have this, baby. Nobody else true. Nobody else made this move. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. The right amount of love, right amount of trust, right amount of dick, right amount of slapping me up. Think that I'm going to fit.
With my name on it. You gotta put that tenor in there. With my name on it. Alright, so we're off to Nordstrom to catch this Nordstrom sale. Oh girl, you telling all my business. We are headed to Nordstrom. I want to catch the Nordstrom sale. Let's see what they got going on. I'm hearing a lot of mixed reviews about the Nordstrom sale. I heard some people are finding some good stuff, but for the most part not so much. But I'm gonna go in here and see. I'm really hoping they have the Skims plunge dress. I think I told y'all that. You know what, I need to get some gas too. I hate getting my own gas. I am so spoiled. I never have to get my own gas, but the gas light is on because I want to take the long route every darn where. Alright, let me I need to get over, sir. You staring at me and I need to get over. Oh my gosh. Let me get some gas and then we're gonna head on over to Nordstrom.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Feeling young, but it
Yeah, my car was so dirty. Oh my gosh. I need to vacuum it out too and clean it out. Usually I can go to the Mercedes dealership and they'll clean it for you for free. It's like a free service. But I like to clean my own stuff because I'm just OCD. I like the way I clean it. So I don't mind them washing the outside, but I prefer to clean the inside of my own car. And you might suck something up in the vacuum that you don't care about, and it might be something that I needed because my kids drop stuff on the floor all the time. So yeah, I'd rather just clean my own car on the inside and they can wash it on the outside. That's fine. But I usually do that, or I go to one of these little drive-throughs. I don't really like to do these drive-throughs because they crack my paint just a little bit. Like, I can see the cracks and it bothers me. It's not chipped or anything, but I see little cracks in it. I don't like that. And I've had this truck for maybe, I don't know, girl, 4 years now. I had a Mercedes GLK, and 2 months after having it, my brother asked could he drive it to the store, and he had my son in the car with him, and he got in an accident with my son and totally lost my car. I was just so glad they didn't get hurt, you know what I mean? Cause girl, if something would happen to my baby and my brother, honey. And y'all know I did lose one of my brothers. He was involved in a car accident with a drunk driver. And the sad part about it was he wasn't even driving. He was standing outside and the person came off the road drunk and hit him in a group of people. They all got hit and my brother was the only one who died. So yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, you know, so I was just grateful that nothing happened to my babies. So at the end of the day, honey, this materialistic stuff, this crap don't matter. All right, let's go to Nordstrom. I've seen enough and heard enough concerning vaginas in the world of OBGYN. I don't want to hear about that all the time in every song. I'm not a fan of the purple. Hello girls, good morning. We are headed to the beach this morning, y'all. I needed a beach day, okay? The last time I went to the beach, I didn't take y'all. My husband and I actually went to Florida. This time we're going to the beach here in North Carolina. So let's talk about the star of the show, okay? So I went in Sephora yesterday. My camera died, so I couldn't take y'all and show y'all around. The girl was talking to me. I wanted y'all to hear what she was saying because I went in there looking for a soft blush, and she pointed this one out. But I wanted y'all to hear all the stuff she was saying about all the different blushes. But anyway, so I decided on the Patrick Ta blush. Y'all know that trendy look that's going around with the soft bubblegum pink blush on your cheeks? That's what I went in there for. I'm like, I want the best. Just give me the best of the best that's gonna go well with my skin tone. It's really subtle, just really soft. And that's what I was going for, but it is buildable. This one is called She's That Girl. There was a darker one, but they didn't have it in stock. That was the one I wanted, but I decided to go ahead and try this. And I was a little scared, I ain't gonna lie. But this is the creamy side, this is the powder side. So with Patrick Ta, he always recommends that you go in with the powder first and then you do the creamy. It's kind of like a dual blush. And that's what I did. It's really soft, y'all. This is what I wanted. Almost like a sun kiss, almost. But anyway, the ear cuff, a couple of you guys asked me about this. I hauled this on my channel some months back, guys. This is from Zara. And y'all know I have been on the hunt for that Fendi ear cuff. This was the closest thing I can get to the vibe, that type of vibe. So I actually got two. So if I wanted to, I can do one on each side or I can do two on one. So just stack it. Scent of the day is my Way St. Barts. I love this and Melrose Place. And so let me just add a little bit of the NYX brow glue. Excuse the noise in the background. My husband is making some drinks. And then for sunnies, I'll start out with my Christian Dior Camp Aviators. So I'll start out with these for the pics. And then when I wear my bathing suit piece, I'll wear my black aviators that I got from Amazon. And I'll link these below if you're interested. They do have these in more colors on Amazon, but I opted for the black out ones because I wanted a more luxe look. And I don't know if the other ones are giving cheap. I don't know. And I have a different cover up for this bathing suit. But this bathing suit, I got questions about. I showed y'all in the last video when I did the Marshalls try-on haul. And I wore it with the Zara pants. This one is from TJ Maxx. I got this years ago. I love shopping TJ Maxx and ASOS for my bathing suits. Like I said, I got this years ago when I was a little smaller. The girls are bigger now. So it's giving a little more of va-va-voom girl. But you know what? I'm gonna squeeze my tiny up in this, okay? I'm gonna wear that bathing suit. Shoot. People out here trying to body shame people. Not over here, baby. Not over here. We don't play that over here, okay? I dress my body type. I feel like I keep it classy, okay? I keep it classy. Don't come over here with it. And I have 4 whole kids. The last pregnancy, I carried twins. Can you imagine the amount of stretch my skin went through? My body went through? It actually tore my abdominal wall apart. My stomach was hanging to my knees. I'm gonna celebrate this body. This body survived a lot of stuff, okay? We don't body shame over here. That is the bathing suit, girls. Check ASOS and check TJ Maxx because they have really good bathing suits. If you don't know and you're new to this channel, bodies of water calms me. It helps me get back to my center, especially when I have so much going on. I have so much on my mind, work related as well as family related and some content related stuff too. But I just needed a break, y'all. Your girl need a mental break, so I need a beach day. And I swear I was gonna put this camera down, but I was like, no, because I didn't take y'all with us the last time when we went to Fort Lauderdale. But I'm gonna bring y'all with us to this beach. This is a beach in North Carolina. I've never been, but so many of my colleagues keep telling me you need to go, so I'm going, girl. This dress, so pretty. I actually got this from Shop Icon some years ago. This was shortly after she launched her site, but the dress is no longer available. It's such a beautiful dress. The fabric is nice and flowy. It's just really soft, and you can grunge it up too. That's what I love about her stuff. It's so versatile. This is my soft, subtle beach beat. Only because I wanted to wear a little bit of makeup because I'm taking pictures, but usually when I go to the beach or to the pool, I don't wear makeup. I wear maybe like a tinted moisturizer and that's it. I don't put blush on. I don't do any of that stuff. I need to go make lunch and then we're headed out. So we're gonna do all of this together, y'all. So we're gonna make this like a beach day. When I went to Trader Joe's, I did pick up some sunscreen lotion. You guys know you're supposed to reapply every 2 hours. We're probably gonna be down there maybe 3 hours at the most. All right, guys, let's go make this lunch. Alright, girls, y'all, that cherry plum from Trader Joe's, girl, hold on. Oh my god, they are so good. When I was little, my grandma had a plum tree in her yard, and this literally tastes just like that plum tree. And I'm not a cherry girl. It doesn't taste like cherries, but it's the sweetness of it, if that makes sense. All right, so we are almost ready to go. The Starbucks homemade refresher drinks, guys, add a little water to it so you don't have like that lemonade taste throughout. You kind of want to water it down a little bit, so add water to it and shake it up. I forgot to tell y'all that I had a little water in that shaker, but I wrote it in the description box. I was like, I hope they read it. So I'm taking my Saint Laurent cup in case you guys see it and ask. I did get this from Saint Laurent. It is a metal water bottle. All right, guys, let's go. Hello sugars, we are back from the beach. Y'all, I got sand everywhere. You hear me? I had to take a hot shower and a bath. Sand was everywhere. It's in my hair, girl, it's everywhere. It's in my camera. I need to clean my camera off. I'm literally looking at sand all over it. I'm so grateful to God that it did not ruin my camera. My husband got it in his phone. Okay, so let me give y'all the tea on this beach. If you've never been, it's in North Carolina. It's called Emerald Beach. That was my first time going. I told y'all, you have to bring your own umbrella and beach chairs. They don't rent them out there like they would your traditional beach. Yeah. So, which was fine because I wasn't gonna stay long, and on top of that, I also wanted to get some sun. I wanted some vitamin D, so I was planning to go and soak in the sun a little bit, but I would have preferred an umbrella, and it wasn't too hot, believe it or not. It wasn't too hot, so thank goodness for that. Also, if it would have rained, we would have had covering had we known, so my colleagues left that part out. So bring your own umbrella and your beach chair. A lot of the residents there had similar umbrellas, like they all pretty much looked alike because they're all residents. We thought, oh, you can rent these, but no, they live out there. Like they live within walking distance. So they all just, I guess, collectively as a neighborhood happen to get the same type of umbrella. Or maybe, you know, they all purchased from the same place in a HOA meeting or something, girl, I don't know. But anyway, that was the only downside. But the beach is very quiet, y'all. It's so nice. It wasn't a lot of noise. It wasn't busy. We had our little lunch. I was expecting more traffic, but it looked like more so the people who live there, like the residents, were like the bulk of the population. I was looking for something a little more quiet, family oriented, even romantic if you go late. But I think from what I saw, I believe it said they close at 6 p.m. If I'm not mistaken, it opens at 10 a.m. And they have nice restaurants as well surrounding the area. A lot of mom and pop stores. It was pretty cool. Real relaxing, chill. I needed it. I needed it. When you are a giving person, you're constantly giving yourself to others. It's so easy for you to feel depleted or to become depleted. I just needed a reset. And usually my resets are me cleaning my house or me going somewhere private, calming, relaxing, and just not doing nothing. That's usually my reset. When it comes to my job as a nurse working in the South, right now the presidency is going on. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. People are showing a different side of them that you don't typically see on the regular at work. It really allows me to put life in perspective. I have to be more discerning of who I allow in my space, especially when it comes to people I work with, because I spend the bulk of my time with these people. I spend more time with them than I do my family because of the hours that I work. Sometimes, you know, you can get a little comfortable and then later you see a different side of them and it's like, whoa, I hate I shared that, or I hate that, you know, you got to know that side of me when I see this ugly side of you. Just being a Black registered nurse, and I'm just gonna keep it 100, it is not easy. You're constantly challenged. I love being a nurse. I absolutely love it. But at the end of the day, I cannot negate from the fact that it is not easy. You have a lot of people who are not so kind, a lot of people who are prejudiced. And that's just what it is, discrimination. You have that on the job, and it's not just the South, but I'm just speaking from my experience. We literally just got laws passed where nurses are now protected from patients who have physically attacked us. I have been punched, I have been kicked, I have been spit on, I have been called every name, including the N-word. there's just a lot of things that I have endured in my years of nursing. And when I tell you, sometimes I feel like we're getting somewhere, and then sometimes it's like we're reverting back. Like, what are we doing? So it's draining. It's draining. Also trying to figure out what I want to do as far as my clinical ladder, what I want to do next in nursing, because I don't plan on doing this forever. I always want to evolve. I always want to go to the next level. I'm always looking at the next step ahead. Okay, where is this going to lead me? What makes sense in my life? So I'm kind of at a crossroads right now. There's so much I want to do, but just taking those steps to make it happen is kind of where I am. Also, I am a caregiver, and you know, I feel like I'm in the prime of my life. I'm 41 years old. I've always been told like I act older than my age. Most of the time I do, but a lot of times, girl, no I don't. But I did grow up with older cousins, my sisters who are my dad's children, not my mom. I'm my mom's only girl, but my sisters of course are older than me. My big cousins and my aunties, like I grew up under the guidance of older people. Also, I grew up quick. I told you guys I had a child at a young age. I got pregnant at the age of 16 and had my son when I was 17, my graduating year. I gave birth to my first son, and a week and a half later I went to school to take my exam. My mom was like, you gonna graduate, your butt gonna graduate. So yeah, and I graduated with all A's my senior year because I had to do it. I had to step it up for my baby. And people look at me like, girl, you act so much older. Girl, I had to grow up fast. I had to grow up fast, and I did a lot of that stuff when I was young. You know, the club scene all the time, hanging out with my friends, getting in fights. I did all of that. And I just knew what I wanted early on in life. I knew the type of life I wanted, so I worked hard for it. And I'm never gonna let anybody take that away from me. Period. I sacrificed a lot to get to where I am. I lost a lot to get to where I am, and I would never allow someone to shame me or close my mouth when it comes to the things that I bust my butt for and that God blessed me with. You just gotta know who you are, man. You gotta know who you are, and that's just that. You gotta stand on it. Now I'm in my prime, girl, okay? And I have aging parents. So with that comes a lot of responsibility as well, and especially me being the nurse daughter, okay, I have to stay on top of their health care. I am the one making all the appointments. I am the one going to schedule procedures. I am the one consulting with different providers in emergency situations to make sure that they get the care that they need. I am the advocate. So with that being said, there's a lot that comes with that. A lot that comes with that. And I'm not gonna say I'm stressed, because I am blessed, girl. I'm blessed. Both of my parents are here. I am so blessed. God is good, okay? So we don't say stressed about that over here, okay? I just have a lot on my plate is my point. So sometimes I need a release. Sometimes I need an outlet. Sometimes I need a little break, you know? And then there comes YouTube and content creating, and Instagram, and whatever other platform you're on. So for me, this is fun. I enjoy it. So many people ask me, you know, what should I do? I want to start a YouTube channel. I get a lot of DMs. I get a lot of questions down below in the comment section about starting a YouTube channel and what to do. Y'all, this channel is 2 years old. 2 years old, girl. I had a previous channel before this one. I started in 2020. And I was meaning to start it back in 2017, but I didn't do it. I finally got up the courage to do it in 2020. And it probably was on for maybe a year. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't consistent on it. I post maybe every 3 months. I just was like, I'm going to start from scratch. So I canceled that channel. And that channel, I didn't do any vlogs. It was nothing but styling and hauls. So I canceled that channel and I started this one a year and a half later. And this channel, as of May 26th, is 2 years old. I still remember when I had about maybe 30 subscribers and I was like, hey girls, all 30 of y'all. I still remember that Like, I didn't care how many views I got. It was more so about, I want to form this sisterhood. Nobody was really saying anything, so I was just like, I'm gonna keep going. Eventually they'll get comfortable and start talking to me. They need to get to know me just as much as I want to get to know them. So I just kept showing up. It doesn't matter how many times you have to start, how many times you start over, just do it. Just do it. And I used to say, dang, I'm starting over from scratch. I don't want to start over from scratch. And then I realized I wasn't starting from scratch. I was starting from experience. And I know you guys have heard that saying before. And it's so true. I was starting over from experience. Now at this point, I knew what angles were best. I had certain topics that I like to talk about. I kind of got an idea of what I like to do on camera, what I like to look like on camera. And I started building on that. So I literally said, this is like birthing a baby. This is my baby. I'm overprotective of my children. Y'all know that. They're not on YouTube. They don't even come on my channel. Now, if you look back at older videos, you will see my twins on here. You will see them. But shortly after a few of those videos, they let me know that they weren't comfortable doing it, and that stopped. So I had to start again from experience, start over, and say, okay, how do I want this channel to look now that my family is not going to be incorporated in it? So I had this vision of what I wanted it to look like. I didn't really know how I was going to execute it. I just kept showing up. Every day I show up. And every time I pick up the camera, I get more comfortable. I get more comfortable to talk to you guys. And that's just that. That comes with time. I was very closed off in the beginning. Very reserved, very shy. I still am to a certain extent, but I definitely still give you me. It's still very much me. I don't know how to be anybody else, if that makes sense. I can see other people and get influenced by the things that they share, but you're gonna always get me. You're gonna always get me when I share it, when I give you my rendition of it. So just stay true to yourself is my point. Always be true to who you are, and your real, true, authentic audience will find you. And you don't want everybody to be your friend. Like I told you guys, this is the sisterhood I'm building. I said that so many times. I am trying to build a sisterhood over here. Everybody can't be your sister, okay? Everybody can't be your brother. Everybody's not gonna like you, and that's totally fine. I don't want everybody to. I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. All I can be is Stephanie. All I can do is show up as Stephanie. Either you like it or you don't. You can vibe with it, or if not, turn the channel, girl. It is that simple. Organic growth, that's the key for me, because in turn, that is gonna give you views, which will also get you paid if we be in 100, if we're gonna keep it all the way real, okay? And even if you get trolls, even if people don't like you and they're watching you, they're still contributing to your pay. YouTube's still gonna pay you. They don't have to like it. They can give you a thumbs down or whatever. You're still gonna get paid at the end of the day. So don't worry about people. I will say though, be mentally prepared. Be mentally ready for some of the things that you will receive. And just block it out. Tune it out, because you're doing this for the people that love you and support you and want to be a part of your tribe, okay? You're not doing it for people who just hop on for 5 seconds and dedicated to misunderstanding you and got something negative to say and giving you thumbs down and hop off. That's not who you're doing it for. You got to stay focused. Also, you don't want to give too much light to these negative people, because you got all of this support, all of these positive people pouring into you. What sense does it make to constantly bring up the bad apple when everybody else being good? One bad apple is not gonna spoil the bunch over here, okay? Block. Look, y'all see my finger? Block. With all of that being said, I had to take a step back and say, Stephanie, what are you doing? I can always tell when I have reached my max, because there was a comment, one about me mentioning the word classy and chic too much. The girl basically was like, she's so sick of me or whatever. And I'm just like, why are you here? Why are you here, ma'am? Y'all, she caught me at a time when I was dealing with something with my parents, I was dealing with something at work. I was literally at work in the midst of something dealing with it, and I saw the comment. Y'all, I laid into sister girl. That was the worst. My husband called my phone and said, delete it now. Y'all, I tore her apart. And I'm like, that is not me. That is not me. I always want to come from a soft place. And sometimes I got time today. And it was one of those days. But it was what I said. It was what I said, and I wasn't proud of myself for saying it. I can be very blunt in my speak and the things that I say to people, which is why my friend list is very small, because if you ask my opinion on something, my friends who are my friends now, they know it's going to be an honest, real opinion, and it's going to come from a place of love. I feel like God in this season is trying to show me, Stephanie, I want to elevate you. I want to take you higher, but there's something that I'm going to continue to test you on, because I want to make sure you're ready. And that's that self-control, that temperance. Okay, I want to make sure you're ready for what I got for you. I know that's what he's saying to me, because it's been like people out of the woodwork, just random women just saying things, constantly attacking. And I'm like, Lord, the old Stephanie, ooh, y'all. What y'all getting is the soft nurse. People have their opinions. They feel the way that they feel. I used to always defend myself, and I told y'all I was bullied as a kid. And my way of defending myself was with my words and with my fist. And I'm so glad that I've been delivered from that part, but my words I'm still working on, okay? And the enemy knows when you're a work in progress. He knows. He gonna keep coming and trying to attack you. He gonna keep you in cycles until you learn your lesson, until you show him you are defeated. And he's already defeated. You just gotta walk into that power. You gotta walk into that knowing. He's already defeated. You already won. He just keeps challenging you because he wants to set you back. He wants to delay your blessing. You're gonna get to it, but it's gonna be delayed until you learn your lesson. So with that being said, I said I wasn't proud of myself with what I said. Oh Lord, what I said. I always say no matter what I go through in life, because I've been through a lot of stuff, I always want to remain soft. I always want to remain soft. I always want my light to shine. And I was listening to this girl on Instagram, and y'all, when she started talking, I broke down in tears. She said, I'm happy for the trials and the tribulations. She said, I'm happy that my spirit attracts darkness, because that means I am light. Darkness is not trying to pull from darkness. Okay, somebody sees that light in you. They recognize that light in you. Especially when you're getting multiples. They want to pull from that light. So it's a blessing when you have controversy. It's a blessing when somebody comes and tries to attack your soul. It's a blessing, because that is just indicating how bright your light is shining. That's a gift. Stay soft. People are going to judge you. That's between them and God. I got nothing to do with what you think about me. It's what I think of myself. Just be prepared for the good and the bad, and always remember your why. Always remember your why you're starting, because that will continue to center you. If you decide to do YouTube, please, if you don't take nothing else I did or said in any of my blogs, please take that piece of information. Don't forget your why, because that why is your mission. It's your purpose. Yeah, the girl mentioned that I say chic and classy too much, and she's so tired of me saying it. That's like somebody saying they tired of hearing Tupac say thug life and West Side. Like, girl, this is my signature. I don't know if y'all know this, but it used to be the chic nurse until I saw another account with that name. And I was like, no, I want something authentic. I want something I've never seen anybody else had. I want something that's mine. And I always heard the word soft. I always heard the word soft. And my mannerisms, you're such a soft woman. You're so soft. I always heard that. Dainty. I always heard these words. Classy. These are the words that I've always heard growing up at a young age. That's my signature, girl. If you tired of hearing it, turn the channel, baby girl. Because West Side, okay? It's not going to change. I just did not like the way that I responded to her. Because yes, she's entitled to her opinion, and that's the fine line I think people forget or don't realize. You're entitled to your opinion. You can think whatever you want on the other side of that screen, but when you come bringing it over here, be prepared. If I want to give it back, or if whoever wants to give it back, be prepared for what coming back, because you see me but I don't see you. I don't know who you are on the other side of the screen. To me, you look like a coward. Okay, because you get to watch me and formulate your views and your opinions about me, but I know nothing about you. And y'all get 40-50 minutes of my week. You have no idea who I am. And sometimes people, they're not going to give you a chance. They go by the very first thing they see and they're ready to attack. Don't know your story, don't know what you lost, don't know what you gained, don't know where you come from, don't know nothing. And they don't care. You have to look at it from a mindset of, you only know these little minutes that I show you. You don't see me going to work tired, making sure I can take care of my family. You don't see me showing up to hospital procedures and surgeries with my loved ones and making sure that they care and fighting for their health care. You don't see none of that stuff. You know nothing about me. I mean, none of that stuff matters, guys. That's my point. So I'm addressing a lot of the DMs I'm getting without telling y'all what they're actually asking me, but just know it is a lot of how do you deal with the negativity or the backlash that comes with YouTube or social media, and that is my answer. That is my answer. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna call it a night and put all my stuff away, put some things in the wash, because girl, sand is everywhere in my laundry room. Probably make me some hot tea, girl, and I'm going to bed because I gotta work in the morning. I meant to tell y'all also, the stuff that I got from Urban Outfitters, I'll just show y'all in like a styling video. I did not get anything from Nordstrom. I'm gonna go back. My camera died and I was in a rush and the mall was closing, so I really didn't get to look around like I wanted to. But from what I saw, nothing was really catching my eye. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go look at the beauty products when I go back. I was gonna do a little try on piece in this vlog because I told y'all I was gonna start trying on the clothes at home, but I kind of already showed y'all in the dressing room, so that'll be pointless. So I pretty much got everything except the linen pants and the striped pants. I didn't get those, but I did pick up some joggers that I'll just show y'all, like I said, in a styling video. But I want you guys to know that I love you. Your love, you pouring into me, does not go unnoticed. I love y'all, for real. Y'all my girls. All right, girls, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.